Good morning, Year 5. Hope everyone's had a brilliant weekend. The date today is Monday, the 27th of April, and this week we're going to be focusing on words ending in either the suffix able or ibble. So this week, as I've said, we'll be looking at words ending in able or ibble. Our list of words this week include dependable, comfortable, understandable, reasonable, enjoyable, reliable, possible, horrible, terrible, incredible. All of our spellings this week either end in the suffix able or the suffix ibble. But is there a rule we can use to help us work out which suffix we add to a root word? Able is often added onto words where the root word can still be seen or heard. In most cases, we aren't left with a root word when we take away the ibble ending. We'll take a look at this over the next few slides. First, root words. Root words are words in their own right, but are also the basis of many other words. You can make new words from it by adding prefixes and suffixes. Here we have the word break. This is a root word, which means taking a break from what you're doing or separating something into pieces. We can then add a suffix to this word, such as able, creating the word breakable. This creates a whole new word with a whole new meaning. We can also add a prefix to this word, such as un, creating a new word, unbreakable, once again with a new meaning, as in not able to be broken easily. Over the next few slides, we'll be looking closely at some of the words from our spelling list. We will first need to identify what the suffix is, so that we can identify the root word more easily. Here we have the word comfortable. Can you identify what the suffix is that's been added to the root word? Can you identify the root word in the word comfortable? Take a moment to have a think about this. Pause your video if you need to, and when you're ready, click play to see if you were correct. Here, our suffix is able that's been added to the word. Our root word here is comfort. If we take away the suffix able, we are still left with the root word comfort. This helps us to know that it is the suffix able that is added onto our root word comfort and not ibble. Next, we have the word dependable. Just like before, I'd like you to pause the video and have a think about what suffix has been added to the root word. Can you identify the root word? Click play when you're ready. Just like before, our suffix that has been added to the root word is able. Our root word this time is depend. If we take away the suffix able, we are still left with the root word depend. This once again helps us to know that it is the suffix able that is added to the root word depend and not ibble. Let's take a look at another example. This time we have the word excitable. Can we identify the suffix? Can we identify the root word? Pause your video to have a think. When you're ready, click play to see if you guessed correctly. Just like our previous two examples, our suffix is able. Our root word is excite. What did you notice about our root word? Our root word this time was missing the E. However, the root word excite can still be heard when we say the word excitable, even though the E is missing from the root word when the suffix able is added. If our root word, in this case excite, ends in an E, which it does, we usually drop the E when we add our suffix able to the word. You can see this here below. Excite plus able, excitable. And here we have dropped the E when adding the suffix able. Our next word is the word horrible. Just like before, pause the video to have a think about what the suffix is that's been added. Can we identify a root word? Pause the video now to have a think. Click play when you're ready. Our suffix this time that's been added is able. Can you identify a root word? In this case, we are left without a root word when we take away the suffix able. This is often the case. This helps us to know that it is able that we add instead of able, as there is no root word there when we take away our able ending. Next, we have the word terrible. Can we identify the suffix that has been added to this word? Can we identify a root word? Pause the video now to have a think. Click play when you're ready to find out. Just like our last example, our suffix is able. Could we identify a root word? We are left without a root word when we take away the suffix able. As we've already spoken about, this is often the case. When we take away our suffix able, we are not left with a root word. Your task. Look at the endings of these words below. Can you follow the rule from today's lesson to group these words? Are there exception words that don't fit the pattern? To help you with this task, you could organise the words into 3 sections. For example, words ending in able, words ending in able, and any exceptions to the rule. As a challenge, can you think of any other words to add to each column? Don't forget to write today's date and can I at the top of your page. And once you're finished with your work, remember to take a picture of it and upload it to Class Dojo so that we can check your progress. Bye for now, Year 5.